HeirFlow alignment talk. Since a lot of y'all don't understand life, but you do seem to understand technology, let me make a comparison for you. My company is a faith-based tech company. That's one of my companies, HeirFlow, right? And most people have abused technology or used it for the wrong purpose, right? They've taken the equipment that we use, the things that are such powerful tools, and they've given them software to manipulate and to capitalize and take advantage, right? So similar to how the computer works, hardware versus software. This is how life works, right? This is how the human being existence works, right? You as a human being, you are a computer, a CPU, right? And you are programmed originally with the creator software, right? The original software, right? Somebody through history recognized what a powerful piece of technology and engineering you are. And so what they've done is design special softwares to corrupt your hardware and use its power, use its glory for what they think is good or what they want to see it happen, right? So to deepen the example, you as the computer function with several different components, right? You have a CPU, right? A chip, a processor, right? You also have memory and RAM, right? Your memory accounts for your long-term memories, right? The things that are the fiber of your being. Your RAM accounts for the short-term memory, the things that you are able to do in the moment, the functions, right? Very similar to a computer, right? You could have, you as a person, have all type of cooling systems, and you have all type of wiring, neurological systems to connect everything that you are and all the components. Very similar to a computer, right? The only thing about a computer is that it is intentionless without software. It's just power. It's just straight power and raw energy and glory, right? So in order to harness that power, you must incorporate and download a software, right? Now, people who originate computers oftentimes have original software to go with them. Apple Computers has Apple software, right? You can't take an Apple computer and reprogram it. And you can't take a different type of computer and give it Apple software. Even if you could jimmy rig it, it wouldn't function fluidly as it's intended to, right? So the original software goes with the original hardware, and that's how it's intended, and that's how it best functions, right? So if we go back to jimmy rigging this computer, right, and we take this Microsoft computer and we force Mac software onto it, will it function like a Mac? Probably, yeah, it probably would. It's raw power and it needs a software. Will it complete the task? Maybe, but will it be congruent? Will it function as designed? No, it will not. And so, as I said, somebody a long time ago understood the power of our technology, our design, and people all around the world have decided that software programming is their field of expertise. And so they try to program you at every corner, every turn. In our society, the programming begins the moment you're born. You know what I'm saying? The moment you're born. The doctors are high-fiving and celebrating. You're number 1 million of the hospital. This doctor says, I'm the sickest delivery doctor ever. And from that moment, your mother and father, they say, oh my gosh, we did such an amazing thing. And oh my goodness, we have made such a beautiful person, and it's ours. And from the moment you're born, your software starts to begin to get erased and corrupted. And you no longer are intended, are being of intention. You're no longer functioning as intended. You were born, you were given life, you were deployed from the heavens to serve God. And so many people have stood in between you and your purpose. And they expect you to be happy, and they expect you to thank them. And they expect you to, roll over, bend over backwards, compromise, because they're giving you such a gift of software. They're giving you the structure. You're the powerful hardware, and you're the perfectly God-designed creature, but we gave you the software. So, and there's a lot of you. There's not a lot of different softwares, so we're special for making software, and you're just a dime a dozen. So be happy that you get our software, right? But who are they? And who are they to give you software? And who are they to expect your happiness or your functionality in return? You can't function on their software. You can only compute and do the task. You can't be fluid with that. So for anybody who doesn't understand life, doesn't understand spirituality, take a moment and look at computers and look at how they operate. Without software, you are a powerful desk weight. And with the wrong software, you can't function fluidly. So what is it that is needed here? What is the understanding that's needed here if we're going to understand life? Look at the computer.